There's a recent survey done by Harris Poll, and they have discovered that 40% of employees between the ages of 18 to 34, otherwise known as Gen Z, would consider quitting their jobs if they had political differences with their bosses. Joining us to talk about some of this is Javier Pérez. He is a legal expert. Good morning, Javier. Thank you very much for joining us. This is a new one on me. I'm not even sure. Well, in fact, no, I can tell you I've never had a conversation with my bosses about their political positions. It seems like a strange thing to do.
Thanks for having me. Good morning. Yes, I think that it seems odd, but is increasingly common, especially in the information age, social media, where we have a 24-hour news cycle about all things controversial and political, and just seems to keep popping up at work. And that's, I think, what prompted this survey.
So if I'm not 18 to 34, I know that'll be shocking to my colleagues because they think I look in that age bracket. But if I was, just kidding, if I was in that age bracket, I just don't know how that would even come up. But if it came up, quitting a job over it?
Right. I mean, I think there is a double-edged sword here in the concept of at-will employment, where employers can let employees go for any reason or no reason, so long as it's not any legal reason. And the flip side that's less often talked about is that employees who are at will can quit their job for any reason or no reason as well. And what we found, I think, from this survey and others is that younger folks are, one way to say it is to say they come off a little more entitled, or they have kind of expectations about how they're going to be treated at work, what workplace environments they're going to tolerate. And they won't think twice about kind of moving on and looking for something else. And,
might they have you're a legal expert. Might they have a legal argument? His politics or her politics was so in my face, they made it intolerable for me to be there. They were wearing, every day they were wearing a political T-shirt of somebody I strongly disagree with and made me very uncomfortable. They got a legal case. I mean, I know anyone can sue for anything in this country, but is there a real legal case there?
No. Not generally speaking, because unless they're working for like a local government and there's some kind of political allegiance, you have some rights there. Your political beliefs, whether you're red or blue, is not protected by the law. And so if you're getting treated differently or discriminated against because you're of the kind of alternative political leaning, that is not a claim. And to your point, if I can add this example, there have been cases where, in kind of in the pandemic era, where people were arguing about vaccines and their controversy, employees trying to wear Black Lives Matter T-shirts or pins or something like that a business may not want kind of reflecting on them and kind of dipping their toes into that controversy. All of those things have kind of been tested and shown to be that's not protected by law. Those are like specific issue beliefs, and even kind of basic politics aren't protected like that either.
Oh, well, interesting times we live in, Javier. That is for sure. If people want to find out more about you, where do they go, sir?
Sure. So you can find me online at javierperezlaw.com.
All right. javierperezlaw.com. Thank you very much for getting up early for us. We appreciate it. You have yourself a great day, and we'll maybe talk again soon.
You too. Thanks for having me.